Vitality versus BDS in the LEC Spring split, battling for the first playoff seed, and you can see the crowds jumping over Vitality as we move into Champion Select. So we have Team BDS picking up malphite, and let's listen to the announcers to see if there's any opinions on that.
Versus Viking.
Rock is good too. Rock is good too.
Is that good?
No, it's terrible.
I
hate it. They're full AP.
No!
Rock,
We
I
want
hate
a
it.
skill versus skill!
The announcers don't like the malphite pick, but BDS is just using malphite as a tanky meat shield. So here we have the first big team fight of the game, 25 minutes in. BDS is interrupting Vitality's Baron attempt, with malphite initially engaging on Vitality's jungler in hopes of catching him out, but BDS doesn't have the damage to back that up. And Lee Sin comes around with a nice flank. They seem to lose vision here, and they don't realize that he's still there. And they start inching towards that tri-bush, and here they start getting picked off. And then Perks baits out 2 more flashes from them, and they scoop up another kill. So that's the real first bit of action, and then about 5 minutes later we get into some more fighting around the mid lane. This is around the dragon that's about to be spawning here. And we can see just a lot of mayhem going out. Nothing really crazy, except see in the top right of the screen, Renekton's actually going for a flank, which is on top of a BDS ward. So there's, I think, a little confusion amidst all that fighting. And Renekton ends up scooping a free kill as Crowny jumps over the wall. Towards the end of all this fighting, Vitality chases down BDS's jungler, which lets them secure a free Baron. Vitality is in the driver's seat at the moment. See them scooping up Dragon as well. And they're going to use that Baron time to get all the outer turrets here in their base. Nothing really happens for about 4 minutes. And then we see BDS here actually steals Baron and gets away with it. So Vitality's jungler, not sure what's going on, if it's misclick or what, but he throws his engage skill towards his teammate on accident, I think. We have a cheeky play by malphite here. He dekes him with a teleport instead of a recall, which it looks like Vitality's jungler was banking on it being a recall, and he holds the ult from Lee Sin. Could have interrupted that. After BDS is pushed back and recall, Vitality ends up pushing into their base, trying to get some inhib pressure, since Renekton was split pushing that entire time. They have one inhibitor down, they're fighting for that second one. We see here Upset actually took one misstep, and malphite took that opportunity to ult in. Slow down here. Hits him right away as soon as he steps forward, and they're able to get a lot of utility out. So he flashes away, and they just start brawling. And it looks like they're trying to end the game. So they're falling back, and then again, Upset's gonna step up, and he gets eliminated by Nuck there. It's a really great pick, and they're starting to chase him down here. Nothing really happens with it. They regroup, and they end up taking this bot lane turret. Now they're starting to recall because they see Renekton splitting up atop, but they notice Perks is pushing up alone. So we'll see malphite here. It ends up making the call. Go, 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 go. Ults in. Boom. Gets him right here. It's a great pick to start off this. Looks like Vitality may have had a miscommunication there. Perks is Onya's, so that's kind of a waste. So now BDS is just pushing into their base with a full wave. Got Baron buff still, so they're destroying the turrets pretty good. I don't know what's going on here. Lee Sin flash ults. Nothing really. And ends up getting picked off for it. Tries to escape into the bushes, pops Guardian Angel, but it's not enough. The entire BDS team is there waiting for him. They scoop up that kill. malphite recalled in that process, and now he's teleporting back in to make that cannon minion invulnerable, and they just stand behind the malphite meat shield, and BDS ends up winning this game here pretty handedly. They came back from about a 10k gold deficit off of just one Baron. Get the win. See Adam going crazy, jumps out of his seat. Nuck's super happy in the mid lane there. And then we notice he's putting on his shoes. Is that what's going on here? Yeah, we got more professional gamers without shoes on. At least he's got socks, you know. But the follow-up here. So he puts on his shoes, and then immediately after he's going to hug him with, you know, shoe hands there. And I think Impact knows. He's been around the scene, so he knows. He's like, oh man, that shoe hand is coming, so I better get my fingernail biting out of the way now. BDS coming down from their win. Show some love to the crowd. If we notice here, that a fan was from the beginning that was super hype about Team Vitality, and you notice just a mood change after the fan gets that shoe hand right there. It can be a little sad. Professional gamers not keeping their shoes and socks on. It's a thing.